Did you know you can make a 10x on Binance coin as the market is moving down? Yes, that's correct. So if you like the sound of making a 10x in terms of risk reward, give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification because I'm here to bring you daily value with high probability setups on increasing your financial health. So now let's dive in straight into Binance coin. So with Binance Coin, if you're in my R15 Crypto Gym, you would have seen my signal yesterday. It was about the market, shorting the market, which means making money on the way down. And we're very early in this trade, but if it unfolds, we're talking about a 10x. 10x, I'm going to cover the details, what I mean by a 10x. And by the way, if you want to get the signals yourself, we're doing something special. It's a 7-day trial of the R15 Crypto Gym. You literally get daily updates and signals when there's a high probability setup. You'll get access to my crypto charts. On the left, you'll see here BNB, the exact chart that you're going to see me use today. You have access to it. You'll get a 7-day bootcamp, which means a lot of stuff on Elliott Waves are going to upskill you, and then the workout itself. So in the workout, we do it through Telegram. And you'll see here, I'm trying to pull this up because, we can only make money when we're ahead of time. So yesterday's workout, you'll see it's the 9th of July. There's a 3-minute video. Punchy workout today as we have a high probability short trade setup. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So let's dive into BNB. We're on a daily chart right now. And what we said was we got this bearish reversal on the momentum, which means like similar to the one that we had a few weeks ago. So we anticipate the market moving down at least like this. But if it unfolds in a particular pattern, we're actually expecting it to go below this point, right? So the best way to trade, the best way is actually to do something called multiple units. In other words, have more than one position. And the first half of your position is assume you're wrong. And then the second half is assume you're right. And if we're right, what is the market likely to do? And by the way, you'll see these letters over here, 1 or A, 2 or B, 3 or C, or 1.3. These are called Elliott waves. And it's one of the best ways of reading the psychological mood of the buying and selling behavior. Now, if we have an ABC, so if it is an A, B, C, this is what you call a correction. What tends to follow is a continuation of the former trend, which means we're likely to break this low over here. And one of the most common price ratios with an ABC correction is something called the 1.272 to 1.618. In other words, this zone down here. And you heard me say today, right, in this video, 10x. You're like, yeah, 10x? How do I make a 10x on BNB shorting the market? Well, you see this red and this green line, that was our entry and stop loss. Entry and stop loss. In other words, this is our risk, whatever you risk. And we anticipate if the market unfolds, and we want to manage our position in a particularly strategic manner, is that if a market unfolds from down here to all the way to here, that is what we refer to as a 10x. So this is a great tool on TradingView. Let's just look at it. I'm going to zoom in a bit more so we can just really get the accurate information. I'm going to pull it up like so we can see it like this. All right, we're going to use this over here. And you would have seen this in the BNB workout yesterday. Very, very precise information, because what we want in the market is something called a pattern reversal signal. So we want to have a high probability setup in terms of momentum, pattern, price, and time, and then a reversal signal that indicates that it's highly probable to unfold in our favor. So though this is looking good, it's not guaranteed right now, as in we've managed our position, we've reduced our capital exposure, but we anticipate if the market unfolds, its potential is down here as a minimum. And that over here, if you look at it, it's a 15 or 14 ratio. In other words, what we risk, which is up here, this red part, we're making 14 times if it unfolds. 14 times is 1,400%, right? That's a 14x, right? And that's what we want to do time and time again. However, with that said, the caveat is, no one knows what the market's actually going to do. It's only high probability, and we want to trade in the direction of the higher degree time frame. So you'll see two things on the chart right now. And what the pros do, what I do, and what I teach my students in the Crypto Gym is, let's first assume that we're wrong. Oh, what did you get? What do you mean assume you're wrong? Yeah, we don't want to get carried away with ourselves. So we have, remember, 2 units. Let's assume we're wrong. So if we're right, it does this. And if it is wrong, it's likely to just do something like this. So we take some profits here, we become risk-free, move our stop loss to at least break even or even lock in some profits over here. And then if the market stops us out, we break even or we make a small profit. If we're right, it's called capital preservation, right? One of my favorite quotes in my book is chapter 2, Warren Buffett. He says, rule number 1 is never lose money. And rule number 2 is never forget rule number 1. So what are we talking about here? That's exactly what we're talking about here. We're talking about capital preservation. So we don't initially focus on the profit, we focus on the insurance, capital preservation. And once that part's done, then we can ride the larger degree trend. How to manage your second position is really using the higher degree momentum as one of the big clues. And we just give the market loads of space to move to the downside and allow it to unfold. And what I am doing in the crypto workouts, and you'll see this in the workouts, is phenomenal, is as the market unfolds and there's new information to adjust your stop losses, take profits, or to cancel an order, because sometimes you got an order in play and something's voided, you have to cancel the order, and just how to manage unit 1 and unit 2. So I don't know if it's a challenge, not really a challenge, right? I'm going to invite you, it's an invitation to join me as your elite trainer for the R15 Crypto Gym for £1. You get 7 days of 7 workouts. We do minimum one workout a day, and it's a detailed analysis. And there's not always a setup, but when there is a high probability setup, we trade it without hesitation or reservation in a confident, fearless manner, but without being reckless. In other words, we have proper capital exposure. There's a certain amount you want to risk and everything else. And you get a lot of goodies as well, a lot of goodies. So if you like today's content as well, give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, because we're going to follow BNB. We'll see how it unfolds. Do we get stopped out? Does the market unfold? But the probability is minimum here. It's highly probable. And then we got a good chance of doing a nice 10x, 10 to 14x to the downside, making some good profits. If that unfolds, great. But if it doesn't, well, so what? No one knows right now. And the name of the game is get the edge, trade the edge. And that's it. Simple as, right? People make trading way too complicated, And I love my quote that I'm going to read to you now. And we'll go for chapter 5. I think it's chapter 5. It's the one that is so relevant with what I just said. Is Leonardo da Vinci. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. So we want to have a sophisticated, simple, mechanical, objective trading strategy. My absolute favorite by far is using dual time frame momentum. In other words, 2 time frames, either on the same chart in terms of like a daily chart, or ideally on 2 time frames, like weekly and daily, or daily and 4 hour or 1 hour. Right, got momentum. Pattern, what's the pattern position? By far, the best pattern recognition once you kind of get highly skilled is Elliott wave, right? You just read the psychology and you can ignore all the news, and it gives us really valuable information. That's 2. We've got Fibonacci price and Fibonacci time. And that's all you need. That's all you need. When the setup's there, we look for a pattern reversal signal and we take the trade, and then we just manage the trade. And then we just wait for the next setup, and we do that time and time again, rinse and repeat. And that simplicity is the art and the science of trading. So like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, give the Crypto Gym a go. I'm telling you, you will absolutely love it. I'm putting an incredible amount of work. We're also soon going to be launching our second workout, our second coin. Right now we're focused on BNB because it's making some phenomenal chart patterns. So it's a lot of opportunity, and we want to leverage that opportunity time and time again. So hopefully I'll see you in tomorrow's workout. We may do an update today depending on how the market unfolds in the workout itself. And it's only £1, right? £1. Check it out, enjoy it, and I'll see you in the gym. In the gym, right? We're going to do some squats, crypto squats. I'll see you there.